And we're live, and it looks like I set my webcam up incorrectly. Let me just disappear for 1 second and fix that. How's it going? It is Sunday. Ooh, you don't need to see that, do you? It is Sunday, July 28th, 29th. I don't know. It's some day in July, and that day is a Sunday. And thank you for tuning in to the first one of these in quite a while. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Everett, Vivian Johnson, Sheena Roberts, Mod's all here, Brad Palmer, Lisa, Kevin, Harjot, Matt is here, Jeanette Morales is here, Kathleen Doss, Jennifer Gala. My favorite show of the week is back. If this is the favorite show of the week, then I don't want to know what else you're watching, but might want to up that game a little bit. Jennifer, Boom Production is here. Jays are on a 3-game winning streak after Jays are a lost cause. Janice Pike is here. Jacqueline and everyone else, thank you so much for tuning in. Seriously, Leslie, David Ing, Edwin, thank you. It's good to be back. Bit under the weather today. I went out. I brought all my gear with me. Camera gear, microphone, streaming gear, and I just had such a crushing headache all day. I didn't make a video. I was thinking maybe I would stream today. I didn't do that. I came home. It just kind of parked my ass on the couch and tried to feel a little bit better, but I didn't want to skip this stream. So here we are. No adult beverages tonight, but we're going to have a bubbly grapefruit. These are actually quite fantastic. I'm sad I've only got like 2 left in the fridge, and then I have to switch over to cherry bubbly. Novell Koss says, Johnny, it seems like you get sick whenever you leave the country. Yeah, I wouldn't say this is it, though. I just felt kind of tired the first few days back. This is something else. Maybe I was up all night watching Too Hot to Handle. That totally wasn't it, but yeah, I just didn't get a good sleep last night. Lisa strongly dislikes the grapefruit. I strongly like it. I see John Barrientos in the chat. I met him the other day on a live stream. Fluffy Bunny says, Johnny, get your feet in a basin of hot as water as you can bear. It draws the blood from your head. There's an idea. That might have to wait till after the stream, though. I have a feeling doing that would have to make me pee. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, no adult beverage tonight. We're going to have a grapefruit bubbly sparkling water. And I had plenty of drinks over my trip, so we can wait a week. Eva asking, have I tried the mango bubbly? I have. I've tried all of the bubblies, but this is my favorite, I think. Nice and refreshing. Wouldn't it be easier just to put leeches on your feet like in the olden days? That goes without saying about costs. Of course, that would be easier. Matt Bross says, Bode Spa in Parliament will have a less brutal remedy. Why do I want to look that one up? Do we want to look up Bode Spa on Parliament? You're the one recommending it. Bode Spa for men. It's always a bit of a red flag when a spa is for men. Where's this place? Is this truck blocking it? I have my doubts that this is a super legitimate establishment. So maybe I'll have to take a pass on that. But thanks. Actually, it's got 4.5 stars. They've got a website, Mango Mint. Is this something appropriate? What are we doing? What kind of rabbit hole is this to go down? Is this really a place I want to go to feel better? I don't know. Scheduled an appointment for an extractor facial when I arrived. I loved how the spa looked. Okay. Maybe it is a legitimate spa. Who knows? Matt Bross says it's legit. Yeah, the reviews seem to indicate that it is probably legit, but I'm still going to pass on that. I'll show some pictures from the trip, maybe preview a few of the upcoming videos as well. I wanted to do some Toronto content, so this weekend I did 2 Toronto videos. I think tomorrow I'll do a London video, and then maybe I'll just kind of rotate or mix them around. Novelcost says, oh, wow, must... Yeah, I'm not going to repeat that. Maybe the happy ending is the satisfaction you get from a good, legitimate spa treatment. Cam says, I look tanned. Maybe that's just the lighting. I got all the other lights in my apartment off. Bill Chow says, you should get Bubbly to sponsor you. You have advertised or complimented their products often. You know, I've had one sparkling water company reached out to me, and I don't know. I'll show you. I'm going to hide my screen for a sec. I'll show you an email I've gotten, and I'm a little bit suspect of it, from like a big water brand. They have emailed me a number of times. Here, I'm going to copy and paste this email. Or not copy and paste it, I'll screenshot it so you guys can see. But it's kind of generic. It says, Dear content creator, I hope this email finds you're doing great. Never a good sign when someone just gives you a generic like copy and paste greeting on an email. Don't do that to people. Even if you're sending out 50, take the time to like address each person after your dear or hi or whatever. At Evian, we're passionate about delivering pure hydration straight from the source. As a renowned YouTuber with a keen eye for quality, we believe your platform aligns perfectly with our mission. We're reaching out to explore the possibility of a collaboration that highlights the importance of staying hydrated with Evian mineral water. Our product embodies excellence and purity, making it the ideal choice for your audience seeking a revitalizing experience. Let's join forces to inspire your followers to prioritize hydration and boost their wellness journey with Evian together. Or together, we can make a splash in promoting health and vitality. Looking forward to the opportunity to work together. So I get like flooded with emails. Usually it's from like horseshit quality shit from China that they try to peddle on Amazon. I almost never humor any of that unless it's like camera equipment or audio equipment. And I've actually received things and I've ghosted them. They were such bad quality. I'm like, thanks for wasting my time sending me this shit. I got one wireless microphone that was so bad. And the company kept reaching out to me saying, when are you going to make a video on this? To which I replied, you don't want to see the video that I would make with this. They never got back to me. But yeah, this is like Evian water. Like, I don't know. Let's just close that. But yeah, I get stuff like this all the time. I just choose not to do it so often. Lisa says, should that be your new nickname, content creator? I don't know. But another thing, you have to be careful. Sometimes those emails are scams. Sometimes they want to install like an APK on your phone or get you to run a program on your computer that's going to like scrape your data. It's basically like a virus and steal your shit. That's how a lot of YouTubers get hacked. They fall for promotional emails like, oh yeah, we'll sponsor you. Download our VPN and check it out. Well, you download that VPN and that is really just a hack. And now you've lost your YouTube account. Maple Dub says, I'm used to seeing Manscaped and BetterHelp and Athletic Greens. Feel like they're the main ones. Better Health is a friggin' scam. Any YouTuber promoting that has zero integrity. This thing has been exposed to death. They've never reached out to me. I'm probably too small for that, or at least in terms of like the video views, but I instantly unsubscribe from any YouTuber I watch, except for Noel Phillips, because I like Noel Phillips. But as soon as they advertise that brand, no. Just all you have to do is go to the YouTubes. Wow, we're getting off topic tonight. Is there ever a topic, though? Better Health is a scam. YouTube's worst sponsorship is back. Better Health by Soggy Cereal. Why patients are suing BetterHelp. BetterHelp, it's much worse than you think. Let's talk about sponsors. BetterHelp is bad. The depressing truth. There was another one. What was it? Where you could become a lord. Lord scam of Scotland, I think it was. Boom Productions, $6.99. This is for some grapefruit. I'm sure it's pronounced boobly. Well, if you keep super chatting, I'll pronounce it however the hell you want. But I'm not easy, folks. But thank you, Boom Productions, for the $6.99. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing well. And maybe you'll call in someday in a future live stream. But I don't think grapefruit is almost never in stock. Look, see, yeah, it's not in stock. Usually ships within 1 to 2 months. When this gets in stock, I'll order a shit ton of it. Blackberry, $5.77 in stock. Arrives Thursday, August 1st. Cherry. Oh, because I'm not logged in. It doesn't know where I live. This stuff I could probably all get delivered tonight. I'm actually getting a whole bunch of Amazon stuff between 4 and 8 a.m. tonight. Yeah, if I logged in, this would just say, like, you could get tonight. Mango, only 6 left. We better get on that mango. Orange. But grapefruit being, like, the rock star flavor that it is, not in stock. But this one here, Established Titles, is another, like, scam. And they got a whole bunch of YouTubers to, like, pimp their stuff, saying you would legally become, like, a lord or a lady by purchasing this small little plot in Scotland. And you don't actually get to own anything, nor does the law work like that. But yeah, there's a whole...
So earlier this year, I heard about a fun thing that you could buy online. It was basically a certificate telling you that you owned a plot of land in Scotland, and by being a landowner, it meant that you could officially call yourself a lord or a lady.
Yeah, that was a total scam, and all kinds of YouTubers were, like, pimping this too. So who knows? Maybe one day I'll get big enough where I too can try to scam my viewers with shit. But yeah, I think, are they still around? Established Titles? There's no way this company survived. Save the Scottish Woodlands. Become a lord today. Most hilarious gift of 2024. Lordship pack. $49.95 for them to send me a piece of paper they printed. How would you like your plot to be? 1 square foot. If you want a 5 square foot plot, these are like a couple of ladies located in America, by the way, running this scam. Maybe scam, that's my opinion. Disclaimer, don't sue me, just my opinion. But yeah. Should we do it? Should we be Lord Johnny? I don't know. Lord Farquaad? I don't know, but where were we? Where were we? I don't know. Novell Costa's not so good. Lord. Couple title pack. Lord, name of title holder, lady. This is another one. It's funny because I'm shitting on these companies, and one of my favorite YouTubers not only sponsored was sponsored by Better Health, but they were also sponsored by this. All kinds of people got sponsored by Established Titles. And all I get is Evian sparkling water. Tana says, Lord Slays, Lord Stumbles, or Lord Strides. Speaking of which, John Barrientos, are you there? I heard a rumor that, well, not a rumor, you told me on the last stream that Devin Sullivan did like a Stumbles video or a Stumbles stream. Is that true? Devin, are you there? Devin Sullivan. And where did you do this? I don't see it on your YouTube. Hey, Johnny Stumbles made it. Sweet. Boom Production says it's true. I only have Top Chat activated. I gotta turn on live chat and get all messages. There we go. Jelly Bean says maybe it's private. Oh, what happened? Can you guys fill me in? What was it all about? I missed it. I missed it. Chris Mills says he did. Was it on his channel? Was it a live stream? I don't know anything about it. Picard says Lord Stumbles. Yeah, that'll be Oh, well. Hey, we've got over 178 viewers. Thank you, guys. Where'd my chat? My chat, by the way, has been disappearing on my phone. See, my stream is going, but I can't see the frickin' chat. All messages? There we go. I just refreshed it. Can we see your ferns? My ferns... Oh, I have to take the green screen down. You don't want to see my ferns. They're not good. You don't want to see my ferns. But my other my other plants are doing well. It was a live stream on his channel. He had quite a lot of technical issues, says Chris. Vivian Johnson says, Johnny, I do remember someone saying on your last Stumble stream they may do stumbles while I was away. That must have been it. But I don't see. What happened to this prairie girl? Do you remember her? She has not been seen in 3 years. Marie Palmer says he had problems with his audio. So he was keeping in tune with the true spirit of a Stumble stream. Maybe he tried the phone calls. Maybe. So, yeah, back from going to Europe for a few weeks. I have some pictures, but I think some of them came out blurry. Maybe I'll just pull them up and we'll go through them while I jibber jabber. Let me see here. Where are those frickin' pictures? These aren't all of them, but these are some of them. There we go. I'm not going to load them like properly or anything. We're just going to use an app. So, yeah, that is me watching Canada play and beat, what game was that? Was that Canada versus Argentina, the game they lost? I don't know. That was no, that was the third place game, which Canada lost. Yeah, but there it is. Sure blew that, but that's the airport lounge. I think I used this in part of my thumbnail. 11:40 p.m. flight ended up taking off at like 8:45 a.m. Thanks, Air Canada. And what was fun was we sat on the plane forever with no information, and then they finally let us off the plane. And they're legally required to give us a hotel room for the night if your flight is delayed over the course of a night. However, immigration wasn't open, so nobody could leave the airport. So Air Canada wiggled out of giving us a flight or a hotel. So my theory is they knew damn well this flight wasn't going to take off. And they kept us on that airplane like hostages, waiting until the CBSA or whatever closed, and then they let us off the flight. And it's like, oh, you're stuck in the airport. We don't have to buy you a hotel. I wouldn't put it past Air Canada. I've applied for compensation because if you're like at the amount of, we were delayed at 9 hours, you're owed $1,000. We were delayed like 8 hours and something overall, so we're entitled to $700. I'll post an update video on that maybe, but yeah, maybe I'll just do like an update video because I have so many people asking me like what's going on. I haven't really done my DMs or anything like that, but it's full of people saying, hey, I had problems with AC2. Did you get anything? What did they do? There's a whole bunch of comments in that video to that effect too, so maybe I'll just do like a different kind of video. It won't take the place of a walking video though. I'll put it on this channel or as like an extra video on Strides. I won't put it in like a morning video slot. Divyesh Patel says, will you stop using Air Canada? If the outcome of this is not good, I think I'm going to stop using Air Canada. But the problem is if Air Canada is just $500 better than everyone else and their flight time is good, Like it's hard not to roll the dice because like half of the time I use them, it goes off without a hitch. Bill Chow says, "How did you get into the airport lounge? Do you have a credit card privilege? Which one is good?" Yes, I do. I use the. I only use this card for traveling. I only use this credit card for traveling. For two reasons. One, it gets me 6 lounge accesses a year, which I have already used up all 6 lounge accesses. And the other one is there's no effects fees. So if you use your credit card abroad, you pay like a currency exchange fee on every single transaction, and that'll add up. So I use this card, so I don't get Aeroplan points when I'm abroad, but I get a better rate on every single purchase. And I brought, as spending money, I brought $1,000 cash with me to the UK and to Belgium, thinking I'll just get some pounds or some euros if I need it. A little bit of spending money, probably won't come close to using that. I didn't need it at all. Every single purchase I made, every transit ride I did, I could tap pay through my phone, which has this Scotiabank Scene card on it. So I literally like just tap paid my entire trip. Even if you're just buying a stick of gum from a convenience store in like the UK, you can tap pay that. In Canada, they'll be like, no, there's either a minimum fee, like you have to buy at least like $2 worth of shit before you can tap pay, or some places it's like $5, or you get charged like a 50-cent fee for using a card. But over there, like just tap everything, no questions asked. Did not need cash at all. It was pretty great. But yeah, I used this card. It comes with a Dragon Pass, which gives you some perks. Here you go, $0 annual fee. No, mine's the Scene Plus card. Yeah, my annual fee was $100. This is 0. Maybe this isn't the one that has the Dragon Scotiabank Dragon Pass Scene card. Maybe this isn't it. Either one of these credit cards from Scotiabank. Yeah, let's not go through it all, but one of them will get you a Scene or get you a Dragon Pass. Oh, why are we looking at that picture? That is me in that's a weird picture. Oh, that's an old photo album I just opened up. Let's go back to the current photo album. Little XO says, "Hi, Johnny. It was my 25th birthday yesterday, and I went to the CN Tower for the first time, and I went to the restaurant. Awesome. Happy birthday to you. Cheers to you, Little XO. What did you have?" I actually kind of liked the restaurant there. I thought it was good, and you get like an amazing, amazing view. So there I am sitting on the plane looking all unimpressed. Johnny Canada's Wonderland is cashless as well. Yeah, a lot of places here are cashless too, but then you get the weird place that is like cash only. I never found one of those cash only places in the UK or Belgium. That is the morning. These are just some random pictures I pulled, but early morning. There's a blurry picture of us. This one didn't download properly. Oh well. There I am, looking super impressed on the flight. There's a blurry picture. The clear one of this is on my Instagram. Right next morning in the UK, having some English breakfast at near Paddington. And the Toot Bus. You had the steak and mashed potatoes and maple Brussels sprouts, and of course a birthday treat. Awesome. I think the steak is an upcharge, right? But awesome. Congrats. Another picture that didn't download properly. That's at Paddington Station. There's Big Ben. Maybe we'll just skip over. What happened to these pictures? There's one. There's the most famous telephone booth in London with the itty bitty tiny Elizabeth Tower behind it. Novell Cost says that looks too heavy for first thing in the morning. Lisa's always thrilled to see my food. Of course. Nothing feels cooler than taking a picture of your food in the restaurant and realizing like other people are like, is that guy posing with his food? This is a $15 dish. What the hell is he doing? Johnny, you should do a Disney World trip someday. Would be good content. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm done with Disney. I think I'm done with Disney for a lifetime. But there's a view from the Sky Garden. I posted a video from there. There's the HMS Belfast down below. That's a warship. That's a museum. That's the Shard behind it. Obviously a big-ass train station. Oh, there's a blurry picture from the Sky Garden. A blurry picture of... This is a Johnny Stubble stream, isn't it? No, the steak was included. Awesome. There's some blurry art. Hey, that picture came out. The roof is pretty cool. That was like a graffiti alley type spot. A giant picture looking down the tubes. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like the smallest hotel room I've stayed at in at least 15 years. A blurry picture of me with Paddington. There we go. Yeah, there's clear versions of these on my Instagram. I don't know what the hell I was doing. I was asleep all day. There's a picture of me at Trafalgar Square. These are all like live stream thumbnail candidates with the London Eye. Did you take the train to Germany? No, I did not. London has so many train stations in part since most are terminals rather than through running, which limits the capacity. That's true of a lot of the main lines for sure. There is Big Ben in the background. This was I think I used this for the live stream, or I used something like that. That is Piccadilly Circus. Sankofa Circus is what they should be calling it, right? Come on, London. Like, you know you want to. Rename it. Make it so we're not the only ones that look stupid. There's a picture of me with some tacos. Just because no one ever wanted to see that. Wow, these did not download. I like quickly did this before the stream. I pulled these from my Google Photos album. That's part of a West End theater. 4 martinis, me at Speaker's Corner, Kensington afternoon tea. That shot of Harrods came out clear. Henry's Dart is here. Good evening. Michelle Gray, hi Johnny and everyone in the chat. Glad you enjoyed the UK. Yeah, the UK is excellent. Looking out at a double-decker bus. I live streamed that, by the way, on Instagram. A view of the world-famous Harrods. Bill Chow says Disney is for kids. Tour the red light districts. Johnny Stumbles tours the red light districts in Amsterdam, Hamburg, Bangkok. I haven't done the red light district in Hamburg. And it's funny because any red light district that is like well-known, I swear is as touristy as like Disney. You'll see families with their kids walking through them, taking pictures. Like they're not these like seedy, dirty places. They're very, very touristy because everyone knows about them. Like the one in Amsterdam might as well be Disney World. Like you're not in like a dirty place at all. Hey, there's some buildings behind me and another picture that didn't download. And I'm on a train. And I'm in Belgium. Hey, there we go. There's some mussels, a burger, a salad, a Belgian beer, some Belgian fries. They just call them fries. Tana says, who's that guy? Who's that hunk? There I am with some pad thai in Belgium. They had a lot of they had a really good variety of food in Belgium. Jellybean says mussels are gross. They are gross. I do not eat mussels. That's from like the main square in Brussels. I forget the name. But it's absolutely stunning. This public square. It was like nicer than anything I'd been in like Amsterdam or Barcelona. Green beer, blurry picture, a lot of beers, blurry picture, clear picture. I have no idea why. Lisa likes mussels. Good. Apparently the Beer Bistro is a good spot for mussels. Another place you can get mussels is the Pilot in Yorkville. What do they call Brussels sprouts in Belgium? I don't know. Hey, a train ride. We're taking the train to this medieval city, which of course isn't clear. Me having beer and waffles, looking all blurry. Hey, a blurry picture of a castle. Hey, me standing in front of a castle. There we go. Full beer gut in effect, by the way. Got to work that thing off. I drank way too much. That happened. Just walking down the street and I saw that. That's kind of cool, you know. You think they would at least have like a hand sanitizer pump like on the side of this thing? I don't know. Like I saw these in Amsterdam, right? The pissoirs. So I think this is like a thing that they do in like Dutch speaking countries. If it frees up more toilets for the people that need to like sit down and use them, cool. They should be putting these things all over the place. But yeah, it's just interesting. Like that's literally like a 500-year-old church, and these people are like pissing in like this gray thing right in front of it. We've spent way too much time looking at that picture. I have a metro video coming up. This is a really, really fascinating metro system in Brussels. It is like a few of the lines are subways. A few of the lines, they call them pre-metro. Pre-metro is basically an underground tram line that is also above ground in a lot of the areas. So I rode, I believe, the tram, and then I transferred to the subway. Or I did it the other way around, and then I went through like the big main train station there. So that's kind of a cool video. Naval Cost says those are the same model of streetcar that Vancouver borrowed for their experiment around the 2010 Olympics. Neat. All right, Lisa, take care. Divyesh Patel says those toilets usually pop up the ground in the evenings or at night. A few in London are like that. I don't think they were that sophisticated. By the way, this is a large fish and chips at a restaurant, I'm back in London, called Poppy's. That large fish and chips alone, this is like a really weird, bizarre restaurant. All these like YouTubers were like, you got to go to Poppy's. You got to go to Poppy's. So like, I went to Poppy's. I'll have fish and chips. I was already like at the point where I didn't want to look at alcohol. So I'm having like a Diet Coke here. But how much did these fish and chips cost at this like pedestrian restaurant? Not even like a nice restaurant. They were $39. It was 22 pounds for that piece of fish and those chips. That works out to $39, and I'm pretty sure there was a 13% service fee. So I literally had fish and chips and a Diet Coke, and it was like $50. I could go to Rosencrown, or I could go to the Duke of Kent, have fish and chips and a beer, and it'll taste better, and it'll cost less. Yeah, I realized I was in tourist town. There was a place next to me where I stayed in Shoreditch that had fish and chips. The fish was like 8 pounds, and then the chips were like $3.50, right? Which would have worked out to like less than $20. I wish it, like, don't get me wrong, this fish was still really good. Like, it was still excellent, but like, everything is so expensive over there. It is so expensive. Yeah, but still really good. I actually had a lot of the best food I've ever had in the UK. They don't have a reputation for having the best food, but like that steak and ale pie I had was the best. I went to a place, I had the best sandwich in my life there. We'll just finish these pictures. Me drinking a beer, some bag. Is at a place called Bagel Bake. It was right next to the last hotel I stayed at. Canadian Vasily here. Hello. It was this. This was better than any Montreal smoked meat sandwich I've had. This was like the best sandwich I've ever had in my life. and all it is like beef, pickles, mustard. I had it on a bagel the first day. They have it for £8, 18. I think when you go in store, it's actually like, this is the online ordering price. It's actually like £6, 90. Jellybean says, read the Henry Dart comments. What am I reading here? Jellybean, stop crying. The truth hurts, doesn't? Huh? What are you talking about? I'll have to come back. It's hard for me to read everything. Henry Dart is trolling. All right. All right. You're on notice. Mods, put them on notice. We'll make sure that it stops. Jellybean. Do not harass other people in the chats. Not cool. You will get banned. This was like the best sandwich I've ever had. I had that. Then the next day I went back and I had that. You'll get no finer food than Greg's Steak Bakes, UK's proudest food, and only £2. I wish I tried it. But that sandwich, guys, Henry's Dart, leave it alone, and please don't harass or bug people. This isn't a place to air out your grievances with one another. Just block anyone who bothers you and get on with life. But yeah, don't troll or harass in the chat, please. Salt beef sandwich. This is the best sandwich. This was even better than the bagel. I didn't take a picture of it. Unfortunately. But my hotel, if you can call it that, was right near this place. If we type, why do they spell it like this, by the way? I have a video coming up. Actually, you know what? Where is it? This is a video I have coming up. If this area like reminds you of like Kensington Market, yeah, it kind of gave me those vibes too. All right, I'll say it's Parkdale. It's very, very cool area. There it is. This place right here, literally like 1 or 2 minutes from 1 or 2 minutes from where I live. Or where I stayed. Bagel Bake, Brick Lane Bakery. Okay, guys, I don't care who started it. Just stop. Just leave each other alone. Like, come on, be adults. Bagel Bake, Brick Lane Bakery. Yeah, bakery. Go here. But there's another place right next to it that looked pretty cool. It was fantastic. It kind of reminded me of a Montreal smoked meat sandwich. This place. This is claiming to be Britain's first and best bagel shop. They also have a salt beef sandwich and salt beef bagel. That's pretty much the same. All right, I'm reading the chat. Trying to ignore any drama. Brick Lane was where the fire of London started. Did you know that? I did know that. This a lot of these buildings were rebuilt from the Great Fire with red bricks from local quarries. And also, I think Britain's first and largest beer brewery was on this street. Tons and tons of like really cool art. There's all these little nooks and crannies. It's also known as like Little Bangladesh. There's like a whole or Banglatown they call it. There's a whole stretch of like really like here on the left. the finest Indian cuisine. I don't know. It's a really, really awesome, awesome street. I recommend checking out that street. These reviews have got to be good. Brick Lane bagel is incredible. The salt beef bagel with the mustard and pickles was fantastic. Better than fantastic. Your review doesn't give them enough credit. There's someone else having the salt beef. Salt beef and gherkin have to have mustard with it. Chewy fresh bagels. Yeah, like this place is phenomenal. I could eat that every single day. It was amazing. But yeah, that was. I mean, I had a really good steak and ale pie too. I had lots. Like maybe British food isn't that popular abroad, but like in London, they do food properly. Like it's really good. Novell Cost says the shops and art resembles Toronto's Kensington, but the buildings not so much. Toronto is much more eclectic. I would say Brick Lane is like Parkdale meets Kensington Market. I don't know how else to put it. It's a little bit of a rougher vibe. Where I stayed was literally Oh wow, they changed the color of the door and everything. I stayed here. This is like the room I stayed at. And one night there was like a disturbance and a guy started yelling and a guy and girl started yelling at each other. Then a bunch of cops showed up. And then the cops like arrested the guy. And like this was all unfolding right in front of us. It was pretty interesting, but it's a slightly rough area, I guess, for that type of thing, but and shout out to the guy at the AM PM. Where's the AM PM? Oh, it looks like it's not here yet. Where's the AM PM? There it is. The dude in here. I needed to change SIM cards. And I was going to buy like a sewing kit or something. And he just gave me like a SIM card popper. So shout out to the dude at the AM PM. But yeah, really, really, really cool street. Cool neighborhood. Fluffy Bunny says Bethnal Green is rough. Yeah, well, that's where I stayed. No hotel video coming from here. The other area I stayed couldn't be any more different in Paddington. It could not be any more different. Caroline says all this talk of food is making you hungry. Anywho, photos, I can close that. So the first, we'll get on from this trip stuff, but the first video I did outside, well, after the Sky Garden, Novell Cost lives for the aesthetics of those stores, color, grit, and pure vibes. And what really, really helps Brick Lane is the fact that the skies are always like moody and cloudy, and that really, really makes like the streetscape like pop. So this is what I did my first night there, my first full night there, thanks to Air Canada. I bought a ticket to like a boat cruise, and I was going to do a video cruising the boat. So I recorded the intro. I went down, I queued up. I got my ass on the boat. I got my ass a good seat on the boat. I hooked up my microphone so I could record everything. We're going to have a good boat ride, right? I'm going to make an awesome video out of it. Fuck. I don't know if you can see this, but the whole thing is out of focus. The whole video. So like my boat tour of the Thames this is what I didn't upload this because it's so blurry. And this is like a guided tour. Like there was a pretty good tour guide. He was pretty funny. I just felt like shit when I saw this one. Like the foreground is in focus, right? This little girl's in focus, but like everything in the background is kind of blurry. Jennifer Gallus is normal. I was jet lagged. I didn't notice my phone or my camera switched from where it switched to single focus mode. I did not notice that, and I didn't notice this while I was filming. So I basically have this video. So I'm thinking maybe I'll still put it on Johnny Stumbles. Would you guys watch like a blurry boat ride? I don't know. There's Tower Bridge. Looks like portrait setting. Yeah, it's supposed to be like you tap the thing that's in focus on the screen. Sheena says yes. But I thought this was going to be an awesome video too. And I just couldn't get myself to go watch it or to go do it again. I was like, no. But I made good. Kind of. Because when I went to Ghent in Belgium, which is an awesome city. It's very medieval, but there was like a giant street festival going on, and there was like literally copyrighted music everywhere in the city. And like I just couldn't make a walking video just because like everywhere you go, it was just blasting music. So I decided to get a beer and record a boat tour of Ghent. And look at this. This time it's in focus. So I have this video coming up too. This one might not... This will be towards the end of the backlog, but it's like a boat tour through a really cool medieval city. I think this is a cool video. I should have done more stuff like this. But this is a... It's in English and French, which is cool too. Gertej says, how many videos do I have? Oh, I did a members video too. I have my last video, the Elizabeth Line in Heathrow Airport. I have one in Shoreditch and Spitalfields. I have a metro and double-decker ride in London. I have a members video, the Brussels subway video, the Ghent boat tour, Brussels city center, Brussels hotel. I don't know if I'm going to do that video. London to Brussels, which was cool. Paddington in my hotel. And I have a video tomorrow. I think is going to be Millennium Bridge to Tower Bridge. I think that'll be a cool video. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'll get over that. I'll get around to it later. Jeanette says double-decker buses are fun to ride. I think so. They're awesome. Anyways, let's see what's going on in Toronto these days. Because apparently I missed flooding. I missed a power outage. I missed all kinds of stuff. Divyesh, did you catch the Eurostar to Brussels? Yes, and I made a video. And what's funny, I want to show you guys something, but maybe I shouldn't. I was recording, like we sat in like the premiere section. So you get this like flight attendant type person on the Eurostar who was giving like the safety spiel and like the welcome aboard, blah, blah, blah. And I'm making my video and I'm holding the camera up. And she just looks at me and goes, "Are you filming me?" She goes, "You must not film me. Please turn off your camera and delete the footage." In front of everybody on the train. I'm literally just sitting there holding my tiny little like DJI pocket camera. In my mind, I'm like, lady, you've got like a public facing job. I'm sure there's been a million vloggers or whatever coming through here. Like taking like, I just kind of was like, okay, I won't use that. Sure. And I don't want to look like a dick and put that in my video. So I'm going to leave that out. But, yeah, like I was doing nothing illegal. I made sure like you can film all you want. It's a one-way consent. Eurostar has no policies against it. The train station had no policies against it. And honestly, like if anyone asks me not to film them, I'm not going to film them. Like that's cool. I'll take them out. But like you're a forward-facing employee. Like what a weird position to have as someone on a train, right? Like, if anyone tells me, like, don't film them, as long as they're nice about it, sure. Like, it almost never happens because it's 2024. Like, you're in public. If you have problems with that, maybe get a psychologist. But yeah, like, I just kind of rolled my eyes. I was like, okay, not going to start a row with the lady at Eurostar. But yeah, that happened. She may have been a Can Continue fan. Just, yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It was weird, but yeah. But she's still in my video. She's still in my video because she welcomes me onto the train. But that happened. So even though in my mind I'm like rolling my eyes going, okay, this is stupid, I was just like friendly and polite about it. Like, oh yeah, sure, I'll delete that. Sorry, not going to use it. What's going on, Blog TO? The former Ontario home of a Canadian music legend is up for sale. Okay, that's not really news. People in Ontario are angry about the latest change at gas pumps. I think this is, they're putting advertisements at gas pumps, right? Ontario's fall forecast for 2024 has arrived. Canada's Wonderland looked like a lake after flooding. This could be cool. That's the only picture we get. Studio, someone is new. Devin Sullivan, I wanted to view your stream. What did you do with your stream, Devin Sullivan? What did you do with your stream? Dessert shop. This doesn't look like news to me. Ontario restaurant chain takes on the competition at Scarborough's Shawarma Row. This isn't news. 5 new breakfast sandwiches in Toronto you need to try at least once. This is not a lot of news going on, is there? Toronto's Love Park got drained because someone's dumb stunt. Yeah, someone like dyed the water blue and they had to drain it, even though the water is supposed to be green. It was full of technical difficulties, so you made it direct link only. Can I view it, Devin? Send me the link if you don't mind. I won't share it with anyone, but I'd be curious to view it. This is cool. This is because they closed, or the Spadina streetcar isn't running, and apparently like south of Queen Street to Lakeshore is an absolute nightmare during the afternoon rush hour. So they've put in they're putting in dedicated bus only lanes. I think I'm gonna have to go walk that stretch and check it out when that's implemented. The priority bus lane is expected to stay in place until work on the streetcar right away is finished. Well, it'll also be interesting to see how that's like enforced. Man walks on water in giant bubble to protest the loss of a Toronto beach. All right, we're out of news. What's going on in Reddit Toronto land? For those watching the Olympics, Toronto versus Paris in terms of size. I'm guessing Toronto is the green and Paris is like the round circle. That really puts it into perspective, doesn't it? Doesn't that put... Oh, I turned it off. Why did I turn it off? Doesn't that really put it into perspective, like the size difference? Vivian says Ken had a good stream on the DVP. Yeah, I watched his video on that. I thought it was pretty good. Are you guys watching the Olympics? Like, I watched part of the women's soccer today. Canada won in like the millionth hour of extra time. Shots fired at Beer Fest. Another cyclist is dead. That's sad. I talked about that on my last live stream. Really sad stuff. I think there's a ride for her on Wednesday I might go take part of. Christos watched men's volleyball. Yeah, the men's team lost today. Jennifer Gallus is not interested in the Olympics. Aren't they broadcasting the Olympics in like 8K in Japan or something like that? I think the Olympics is usually like a pretty good technical showcase for the broadcasters. Looks like there's not a lot. Watch out for pickpockets at the Toronto Festival of Beer. Lane watched several hours of Rugby Sevens. Rugby Sevens, I watched France win. I think that was yesterday. That game, I did not know they play like 2 7-minute halves. It's just nuts how like they go all out. At Olympic Games in Paris 2024, Intel AI platform showcased world's first 8K OTT over-the-air broadcast. The broadcast is enabled by Intel Xeon CPUs and other hardware. Will the Olympics be in 4K? The USA Network will air the Olympic Games in 4K HDR and 5.1 surround sound. That's pretty good, Jennifer. 4K HDR with 5.1 sound. Some carriers offering the coverage in Dolby Vision and Atmos. There you go. The Olympics in 8K. The first... I can't... You need 48 gigabytes per second raw. That's nuts. Most people don't need, like, you need like a pretty good fiber optic connection. Jennifer Gala says, "Why don't we get HDR and Atmos in Canada?" Have you seen the networks carrying it? You could probably download like stuff and play it on your Plex. There was one thing on the TTC subreddit that like caught my eyes. Where is it? So the Gardner construction affects 140,000 people a day and gets endless media coverage, while the TTC slow zones that continue to affect millions a day get no coverage. So everywhere on this map that is black, the TTC trains just slow down to a crawl. Going from Eglinton to Bloor Young is painful. It takes so long. And the train starts and stops a million times, and it slowly lurches along. And yet, like, why isn't this in the news? Apparently, there's, like, problems with the tracks. But, like, I don't know. Look at this. Eglinton West all the way to DuPont is a slow zone. I can't imagine how painful that would be. Bloodhound says CBC is not... Yeah. Can you... Meanwhile, pay TV service Stan Sport will show all 329 Olympic events in 4K Ultra HD. I don't think we have access to that. Here's how to watch the Olympics in the highest quality 4K HDR Dolby Atmos. Get the games glowing on your screen in the UK, US, and Australia. So there you go. No legal way to... And even if... Like, I doubt you could get like a IPTV provider that passes through like HDR for live TV. UK, you can watch the Olympics in 4K and HDR. Neat. In the US, you can watch in 4K HDR and Atmos. Australia, you can watch in 4K. Why don't we get this in Canada? Bloodhound says, I hope they build extra tracks as they are building the Ontario line. That would be a neat idea. You know it's not going to happen, though. Chris Mill says, too much bandwidth. But it's more like too archaic telecoms in Canada. Do we even want to go check out Toronto driving? Sorry, guys. Like I said, I have a brutal headache today, so trying to overcome it. Tomorrow, I'm probably not going to step foot outside. I'm probably just going to like catch up on computer stuff. Jennifer says we are so behind here. They broadcast in 720p. I thought I was getting 1080, but that might have just been upscaled. And a lot of times, sports is 1080i. It's not 1080 progressive, so it's like every other line you're actually getting. Jellybean says bikini laser place. You're looking at my laser lady and not this SUV straddling two lines. All right, so an asshole taking up 2 parking spots. My Uber Eats driver's parking job. In a wheelchair? Fuck you. I'll just block the whole entrance. If it fits, I park. Oh, this car here? That's a parked car? Asshole illegally passing myself and several other drivers on Comstock. All right, we got an actual video to watch. Sweet. Well, we gotta turn that volume down. Wow. Okay. Do you guys want to do phone calls? Do you guys want to do phone calls? Should we do a few phone calls? Or should we just stream in the dark? Dark stream. Dark stream. Jennifer Gallus says yes to phone calls. Phone calls in the dark. Billy T says yep. Do I have my iPhone here? Jellybean has no words to say. I'll make my stupid ass a little bigger. 1-800-NEED grapefruit booblier. Boobly. I'm just taking my phone out of airplane mode and it is getting bombarded with messages. So if you want to call in, I don't know my phone number. You think I would, but I don't. I still haven't worked up a better way to do this. Let's see here. I'm calling myself. If you want to call in and be on the show, 1-647-247-3726 is the number. Hello.
I'm using a voice assistant to convert your voice to text and respond to you. If you want to continue, please stay on the call. Johnny is nice.
Ooh, guys, did you hear that? I'm totally not just typing this to myself.
Johnny is sexy.
Uh-oh, that is very inappropriate. That is very inappropriate.
Johnny is fun.
All right. Oh, I've already got a bunch of other calls here. Sorry, guys. Feel free to call in again. My phone has this thing where I can like text. We've got a 647 number calling in. Hello there.
My phone has this thing where I can like text.
Let's try this again. Hello.
Hello,
Hi, who are we speaking with?
it's Rocky.
Sorry, who?
Hello, it's Rocky.
Oh, how's it going?
Hi, who are you speaking with? Not bad.
Yeah, can you turn your volume down on like your computer or TV?
Yeah, I just thought I did. Hang on 1 second.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, it's down, it's down.
So
It's
where
off. Yeah.
where are you calling in from?
From Brampton, Rocky from Brampton.
How's the e-bike? I'm afraid to ask.
Oh, no, that's long gone. I had so many problems with that one.
And
I watched your video today about the Mini, the moving Mini, but that's a little bit too small, so...
Yeah, I think that first model they had was kind of like an off-the-shelf model. I don't see too many. I don't see too many of them on the road anymore.
No, not at all. not at all.
Well,
But I think I'll check out the other one you have.
yeah.
The one you like the best. What's that one called?
I like the Pulse, but I have a feel.
The Pulse.
I have a feeling that for me, the mini folding bike is just going to be like my regular bike. Like I feel like I live in a small apartment. It's nice to take up and down the stairs and stuff.
Right.
So
I watched the video, but I don't know. I guess you have to ride it to actually know what it feels like. Is it got enough power?
yeah,
350 watts.
it does. It's only like 29 pounds, so it's super light. So yeah, it has no problem zipping around. The geometry is a little different, right? Because it's a smaller bike, so your riding position in that. But I like it. So
Right.
so Rocky has been a viewer for like 4 years. I want to say you've been in the chat.
Almost from the beginning.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
it's cool to speak with you, but I'm gonna have to put you on the spot and ask you if you have a joke for us.
Oh my God! I don't have a joke. I'm not good with jokes.
Come on,
I gotta
Rocky.
be honest. I'm not good with jokes.
All right, do you have anything you want to share?
Well, just want to say hi to everybody, and it was good talking to you finally. And, I mean, I didn't try this last time you did it, so I'm surprised I got through, and glad you're home safe on your trip.
Well, thank you. It's good to hear you, and feel free to call in anytime. All right.
Not a problem at all.
All right, guys.
All right.
That
Have
is
a good night.
Rocky from Brampton. Wishing you all a good night. Have a good night, Rocky. Thanks for calling. Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Long time viewer. Super friendly guy. And we've got another phone call coming in already. This is a 204 number. 204. And I think I didn't... Anonymous. Hello? Hi. Let me just get my... I don't have you on speakerphone. All right. I think... Hello?
Hello. Let me just get my...
Oh, I don't know what I did. I think I just cut someone else off.
I'm going to be quick, so... It's Fluffy Bunny.
Oh, hi, Fluffy Bunny. Sorry to the person I just cut off. I don't know how to operate my phone.
Hang on a minute. I'll turn your sound down. Hang on. Right. I'm glad you liked it here, though. That's nice.
Yeah, I really like the UK. It's a wonderful... I'm still confused. I'm going to call it an island. How's that?
Well, it is. Aye, it is an island. Aye. But a wee island at that as well. Anyway, when you come into Scotland...
I'll have to go to Wales, Scotland, and the two Irelands at some point. But
Oh, no, I didn't bother about Wales. Wales, nothing in Wales.
maybe
Everybody's fighting amongst themselves in there.
I'll probably do Europe next summer again, and we'll put Scotland on the short list.
I think if you're going to come here, don't come at this time because we're just because of the festival and the place is absolutely hooching. I think you would like it in the autumn, say September, October.
In the
I think
autumn.
you'd like it then.
All right. Well.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, we'll have to look into it.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, I better get off this.
Okay.
I'm going to do bus going to pay for it. Okay, speak to you later.
Okay. Nice to talk to you, Fluffy Bunny. Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
That was Fluffy Bunny, and I am so sorry to the person I cut off. Maybe this is them again. Hello there.
Hello, Johnny.
Hi, did I just cut you off like a few minutes ago?
That's okay. Yeah, I just waited for your last caller there.
Yeah.
I'm calling from Manitoba. That's where I'm calling from.
Manitoba. What city in Manitoba?
Actually, we live about 1 hour or so southwest of Winnipeg.
All right.
We're-
Neat.
Yeah, we live near the border. We live near the border of the U.S. and Canada.
I do not know if I've ever been to Manitoba. I've flown over Manitoba, but I don't know if I've ever stepped foot in Manitoba. So are you a Blue Bombers fan?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. You guys have so much more spirit for our football league than we do. I'm very envious. And
It is an experience to be there live at the stadium. It is quite electric.
And you guys have like Regina, Winnipeg. You have all these awesome stadiums too. It's like so awesome to see that.
Yeah, like the stadium that the Bombers have is state of the art, in my opinion. It's quite the unique experience to be there. But yeah, it's fun times.
And would people in the chat know you by name?
Probably not. I don't chime in much, but I've been following your videos for quite a few years now. You basically helped me navigate through Toronto the last time I was there, just by watching your videos.
Awesome. Good to...
Yeah.
And I'm going to put you on the spot, but do you have a joke for us?
Oh, no, I don't do jokes.
No. We've got
I wish I could.
We've got a jokeless night. And sorry, I missed your first name. Daryl. My brother's name is
cool.
Daryl. Is that a YL or an ELL?
It's a double RYL.
A double RYL. That's the same as my brother's.
Yeah. Okay, cool. But I know you've got a show going on here. I'm watching you.
You're part of the show, so.
Oh, that's cool. My wife and I are coming into Toronto in September. We're going to be checking out a concert and a Blue Jays game.
Awesome! Right at the tail end of the Blue Jays season too.
Yeah, I hope things get a little better, but we're going anyway. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, no, it's the Sky Dome is great with the renovations. I think you'll enjoy it. Can I ask what the concert is you're going to see?
ELO, Jeff Lynne, who used to be the lead singer for ELO, Electric Light Orchestra.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, I've heard of that.
He's on a final world tour, I guess, and the only location was either Vancouver or Toronto, so we chose Toronto.
Awesome. Well, at least it's not Taylor Swift, right? Like it's.
No, I'm an older gentleman, so it's not my thing.
Well, I appreciate you calling in. Jeanette says she loves ELO, so there's a...
Okay, cool. And just to chime in also, I'm a huge Leafs fan.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well,
this is great. I really appreciate you taking my call. I took a chance. I wasn't sure if this would ever happen. I mean, you're a busy guy. You're a cool guy. So
No, thank you. I mean, without viewers, I have nothing to... They would just be crickets, right? So it's a two-way street. I appreciate you.
Of course.
Thank you for calling in, and feel free to call in anytime.
Absolutely will do. Thanks, Johnny, for taking my call.
All right, you're welcome. Daryl from Manitoba. Awesome. Now I'm getting a text message from Harjot saying, "Hi, Johnny." Hello, Harjot. If you want to call in, I forget the number. Oh, we got a phone call coming in, a 905 number. Hello there. Welcome to the worst call-in show in the universe. Who are we speaking with?
Hey, Johnny. You haven't blocked my number yet.
Is this who I think it is?
Bean.
Jelly, you're...
Yeah, I've used up all my calls, but I called anyway.
Yeah, you're all out of credits. You're 5 Starbucks away from getting a new credit. Lisa,
Johnny, there's a new Starbucks inside those Queen Street Eaton Center doors on the left. When you walked by it, you didn't know.
No, all right. I have to interrupt you for a second. Lisa Gibson, 279. Thank you, Lisa Gibson. Cheers to you. Don't worry, it's just Jelly Bean. We can interrupt her all we want. Like it's.
Why didn't you let me do it? Thanks, Lisa.
All right, there we go. Do you have anything to share with us tonight?
No jokes. Let's gossip. Anybody in the chat hooking up? Let us know.
Okay.
Everyone's saying hi.
Yes, this is we're doing a casting call. I'm going to launch a new channel, the Toronto Too Hot to Handle. So if you Lana is going to be played by Jelly Bean. So
call it Only Johnny.
No,
I'm going to make a new account. Can I make a new account called Only Johnny?
Like OnlyFans? That's
yeah.
That's crossing the line. Ain't nobody want to see that. That's
Who do you think Johnny's umbrella is?
I think Johnny's umbrella is possibly... I have my suspicions.
Yeah.
I think it's somebody that we know. And I think that it's somebody who's been in my live stream before. And has and has popped up into some of my videos.
Neat.
Who do you think it is?
I have no opinion.
It's probably Novell Koss because he's behind most things, but I don't know. Well, Jellybean, do you have
messaging me on Instagram? Stop it.
do you have anything else to share with us before I so rudely pull the ripcord and send you plunging down to earth?
Why hasn't Devin called in yet?
Devin hasn't called in yet. I think he's still working on how to do a live stream without 10 million technical difficulties. But I want to see that one. Did Devin do callers or call-ins?
No, he won't give me his phone number.
Oh. What's this phone number?
That's a good idea.
I want to repost this phone number. What is it? 647.
Oh, there it is. Sheena wrote it. 247-3726.
Sheena. Thank you, Sheena. Devin Sullivan says, I can't make international calls. You can't or you won't.
It's not international.
I think, Devin, you won't make international calls. You can, but you don't want to because...
He could call you on Instagram.
Yeah, I don't do that. If you've ever sent me a message on Instagram, you know you have to wait like 5 weeks for a reply, and I usually don't even reply. Like, I'm pretty bad at Instagram. Devin says his plan doesn't have international calling. Fluffy Bunny says costs me $5 for such a small time. Fluffy Bunny, you can download this app Fongo, and I think
Fluffy Bunny, it is so worth it to talk to Johnny, isn't it?
I think you can get the app Fongo and make phone calls for free that way. Oh, I got another call trying to beep through, Miss Jellybean. Let me see if I can. Are you okay if I flush this one down the drain?
I'll be sad, but I'll live.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in. The one and only Jellybean, hooking us up with the info on the new Starbucks. You better have some jokes next time.
In the chat.
Better have some jokes next time.
See ya.
All right. Good night.
Okay, bye-bye.
That was Jellybean. All right. So the phone call that was coming in the background died. We could do one or two more, maybe one or two more. The app is called Fongo. It's the app that I'm using. It gives you a free phone number. I think you can just put yourself in Canada. Here we go. We've got a 416 number calling in. 416. Hello there.
Here we go. We've got a number calling in.
Hey, can you turn the volume down on your YouTube there?
Yeah, my bad.
Sorry. Who are we speaking with?
Canadian Vasily or Reeboks Pro.
Yeah, why did you change your name?
To match my Instagram.
Oh, that makes sense. This is Canadian Vasily. Do you know who Johnny's Umbrella is?
Johnny's Umbrella. Good question. I haven't thought about it.
Maybe you know, and you're just sworn to secrecy.
It might be a secret Jellybean channel.
Maybe. And how clever of her to ask and then claim
right?
she doesn't know. I think we're on to something.
Makes you think.
Yeah. So what's up, Canadian Vasily?
Yeah. I just called in to flex my 1,000 Starbucks stars.
1,000.
Who wants a drink?
What does that get you? 1,000 Starbucks stars.
1,000 stars? It can get you like 2 merchandise, I believe, even.
Ooh, so you're a big time Starbucks drinker. So is Jellybean's got to be too.
Yeah, I just never redeemed them.
Hey, Kurt Affair says he was going to change his name to Reeboks Amateur. What does Reeboks Pro stand for?
I named my channel that because I was gonna do like unboxing videos, but
no.
then
Are you
Yeah,
going to be doing something else on YouTube?
yeah, right now I'm just doing my other channel, which same thing as you and Henry and everyone, just like walking videos or live streams now.
Are you talking on the videos, or are you just doing silent ones?
Yeah, I talk on the videos. Like some of them are silent though.
That's kind of a Toronto
Sometimes
thing.
I run out of words.
Yeah. Well, it's I find it helps just to like, if you ever find yourself with nothing to say, just mention again like the direction you're going, where you're going, just basic stuff.
Yeah.
The next street you're crossing, any information that comes to mind about that stuff. Like I don't do like super informative guided tours. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I like load up on research and I like deliver a lot of info, but some of my walks I'm really just kind of brain dead out there, making it up as I go. One thing you can do is if you want to have like something you want, if you know you're going to have dead spots, make some notes on your phone and just pull out your phone and glance at it, and it'll remind you of stuff that you might want to talk about at certain things. I don't know. That's something
Yeah,
that
fair point.
that's
fair
something
point.
that's something I
Usually
use.
usually when I like have nothing to talk about, I just start talking about the stuff I see on the street.
Yeah, that helps. I usually just resort to calling, bad drivers assholes and stuff like that. But that's
Yeah, that happens too.
all right. Well, we'll have to maybe I've already, let's see. Canadian Vasily, would I be able to search your channel?
Canadian Vasily. I'm like, it's not this channel that I'm posting on. It would be a different one.
Do you want to share it? If you don't want to share it, that's cool.
I can put it in the chat if that's okay.
All right. Yeah. Drop it in the chat.
And we've actually met before, by the way.
Yeah, of
I
course.
don't know if you
Yeah.
remember.
No, we've met a few times. One time was with Henry. Another time was on the subway, or I finished a live stream and you were heading up north. I remember.
Yeah. That one time we met your coworker from the bank, I think, or after the stream.
Oh yeah.
That's kinda
Oh
funny.
yeah, that was my my buddy. I think that was Dahan. Jeanette says would love to have Walkie Man do. Did you post the channel?
Not yet.
All right. I'll have to I think me or a mod will have to approve it. And do you have any jokes?
I wrote you an email to the Johnny Strides channel asking for mod like a while ago.
Yeah. I'll take a look.
That's okay.
I've got over 400 unread emails in that box, and that includes me deleting the junk. I'm so bad at that.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at that. I just, whenever I sit down at my desk, I just want to like make videos and like edit them. I'll take a look at that. Do you okay? So when you post that, I'll take a look. And I'm gonna have to. Oh, there we go.
Oh, it didn't show up as a
No,
link.
I approved it. So we've got. Oh, this other channel showed up. Here, let me copy and paste that. Destination Toronto.
Yeah, I made the channel and then I realized there was another channel named the same thing, so I don't know.
All you have to do is like outcompete that other channel. Live streaming. What do you stream with? Your smartphone?
Yeah, right now I just stream with my iPhone, but I'm looking into getting like a small camera.
All right, we've got Walk On Lawrence West. Destination Toronto. All right, I'll give you a sub, and we might check out some of your videos on a future stream.
I appreciate that.
All right. Any last words for us?
Yeah, no. No, not really.
All right, Vasily. Well, I'm sure I'll bump into you and see you around, and feel free to call back anytime.
Yeah.
All right, take care.
All right, bye, everyone.
All right. That was Vasily. I don't know who this is. I'm lurking. Shh, don't tell anyone. Smiley face, loving the viewer call-in segment. You're going to have to tell me who it is. You can't just drop a message like that if I don't know. 347 phone number. This might be the last one. I don't know. Hello there.
Hi, Johnny.
Hi, who are we speaking with?
Liberty Tree again.
Liberty Tree again, calling from Staten Island.
Yep.
See, I should fucking be on Jeopardy with this knowledge. Jelly Bean says I had to watch a weird ad. What's new in New York land?
Not sure. I mean, I don't know. I don't really pay attention to the things that go on here anymore as much.
You're not watching Cash Jordan videos?
No, I don't know. Yeah. Honestly, his videos aren't that bad. It's just that he kind of has an annoying voice and demeanor.
Well, he went from doing like real estate videos to like fear mongering, right? Kind of a weird pivot, but he gets a lot of views. So
YouTube is a weird place. That's all I'll say.
Well, I don't blame him because he is racking up views. So he's carved out and I watch his stuff, right? I think it's a bit over the top, a bit extreme. I know people who in New York who are like, it's not at all like this, but I still watch it. So yeah, Jane Jarin says Cash Jordan, he got so annoyed. Novell Cost, Ken Jennings, eat your heart out. Do you have any stories for us tonight, Liberty Tree?
Any stories?
Yeah, anything, something fun.
Something fun. Trying to think, that. No, not off the top of my head. Sorry about that.
It's all good. That's basically my mind 24/7 most of the time. I'm beside myself. I'm so out of it tonight. Oh man.
You had a busy day?
I just didn't sleep last night. I've had like a migraine headache all day. So I think tomorrow is going to be a day off. Gertej has a YouTube problem. Oh no. Bloodhound says Cash Jordan makes New York City look like 1970s Manhattan. Lives there anyways. Yeah, he's definitely...
Oh, yeah, then Cash Jordan would be justified in what he's saying. 1970s New York was... Yeah.
But 1970s New York Times Square, a lot in common with like 1970s Toronto Yonge Street. Like, kind of seedy, a lot of crime, a lot of establishments that, aren't too appropriate for minors. It's very there's parallels there. Obviously a lot more crime in New York City. It was a lot more of the Wild West, at least in terms of what I've seen, but similar trajectory in terms of getting cleaned up and like becoming like a tourist trap from what it used to be. Or at least that's like, I'm thinking of like the Times Square area. Cam says Johnny chug water until your headache goes away. That's going to make me pee all night.
I'm trying to think of what Canadian Cash Jordan would sound like.
Probably the same, just a lot more A's and a boots.
Crime in Toronto is out of control, eh?
Yeah, there we go. Liberty Tree doing his like JJ McCulloch maybe. Like he's actually a pretty cool guy. So you're going to be the final caller of the night. Do you have any last words for everyone?
Well, I do have a joke, Johnny, because...
well, I'm going to interrupt your joke just for 1 second, because I will always interrupt when Reguito sent 644. Hey, Johnny, welcome back to Toronto from vacation from London, United Kingdom. I hope you had a good, relaxing vacation, but good that you're back. Thank you, Reguito. Thank you for the 644. Much appreciated. Thumbs up. And Liberty Tree is going to get back to doing his joke.
Okay, why do bees have sticky hair?
Why do bees have sticky hair?
They use honeycombs.
Ha! That one is grade A cheese. It's pretty good. They use honeycombs. Do you have the cereal honeycombs in the States?
Yeah, I think we do, though. It's not as like prominent as other cereals like Captain Crunch.
Yeah, honeycombs big. Yeah. Harjot just hit 201 subs on his channel. Congrats. Well, Liberty Tree, I'm honestly about to pass out, so we're gonna end the stream. Do you have any final words for everyone?
Oh, we love you, Johnny, and good job with the streams. You're doing really good.
Thank you, and thank you for calling in. Jeanette is applauding your joke. She says it's a cute joke. That was a bank joke. Only the teller laughs. Says Boom Productions. little bit of savagery from Boom. Well, thanks for calling in, and feel free to call in anytime we're doing this.
All right, bye.
Have a good night. Bye. And the phone is in airplane mode. I have turned off the phone. I want to thank everyone for bearing with my strung out, tired self. Maybe we'll skip the adult beverages. Maybe we'll do something a bit more shroomy or edible-y next week. It's been a while since we've done one of those. But I'm just reading everyone's comments. But thank you so much, Kurt. Estelle from Australia. What time is it there? Thanks for tuning in, Estelle. Brad Palmer, Harjot, Fluffy Bunny, Marie, Chris Mills, everyone who called in, everyone who sent support. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the thumbs up. Thank you to not just Estelle, but Vivian Johnson and Marge and Sheena, the Mod Squad. Thank you, guys. 11:35 a.m. Oh, not bad. This is one of the better, more convenient times. But thank you, John Barrientos, as well. Good to see you the other day. I'm going to pass the F out. So tomorrow morning video, 9 a.m. EST. It'll be a walk through London. I might live stream in the afternoon. I don't know if I'm going to do it on the folding e-bike, which I actually love, and I'm kind of pumped that I have it. Or a walking live stream. We'll see. I'm going to try to... I got other stuff to plan anyways. But thank you guys so much.